And hello everybody, welcome back. Don't you just love this view here? The way I do? Beautiful. I love that I choose my city right around the river. And so we have this very unique view over Sleepy Hollow here with that river. And I don't want to build buildings too close to the river, so we are going to have a few natural parts here as well, like the dead trees there in the middle. I love that. Right beside our World's Fair Exhibition Center. Enough of the sightseeing though. We are quite a busy schedule here in this episode, so we have to do a few things. Last time I upgraded more people to the next stage, so we've got quite a lot of engineers now. Actually, well, we've got 12,600 engineers, and this number shouldn't be so high. I want much more investors. So the problem is though, investors are full now, so we have the steam carriages, they just arrived now at Sleepy Hollow, so the bar is up there now. But our main problem is that the engineers don't have all their needs fulfilled anymore, so we lack fur coats, the sewing machine is still a problem. So two major things that we need to do, things that we've already done at some point, but we need to do them again. Well, that's Anno, if you ask me, so you have to readjust all the time. And, well, at least we only have one opponent left, so we have all the time in the world to optimize our production chains. So I'm going now to Mayence, one of our towns here, buying a share from Beryl O'Mara back again real quick, so we are almost in full control of our island here again. And what I need for the fur coats is, as you perhaps know, I need fur. I need much more fur. We don't have that much fur anymore in where we produce it now in New Hollow, so especially because we don't have any space here anymore. So we're going to have a new fur production here in Mayence, and we do have some space over here. So this is where I want to start with our new production that we need. That is only the first step. Let's have a hunting cabin here, one here, there. So quite a lot of them. They produce that every minute. Let's connect them. And I think I'm going to need... I think I have to buy and build another warehouse here. One would not be enough for this one. Even the pirate presents me now with gold. That's pretty cool. Let's have a look at our diplomacy real quick. So we have those two here, Bent Jorgensen and Beryl O'Mara. She already offered me alliance 2 times now, but I don't see any advantage in the alliance really. I had her in an alliance once, and once she declared war on Anne Harloff, so the pirate, you know, I had to declare war on her too, so I was kind of forced into war with the pirate and lost all my relation. That's not good, so I don't see what alliance really means here. Let's just keep it at that for now, so we are just friends. Even though I destroyed her quite completely, Bente Jorgensen, she still likes me, it seems. Quite a lot, so. That's the first step, so we do need more fur. We don't have that much here, and it's going down quickly. And the other thing is the cotton fabric. We don't have that much anymore, so it has been 2 times now that cotton fabric reached 0, and we can't allow that, of course, to happen. So let's go to the New World and see where we produce our cotton. This is where we have our caoutchouc. So it's not here. There we have the sugarcane. There we have some destroyed buildings, which should not be the case. It's our oil refinery here that's destroyed. This one's been destroyed. And, well, we need more bricks for that. I have no idea when it has been destroyed, but of course we have to rebuild that. And we do that quick. And I don't want to send a ship all the time to the New World, because we are so rarely here, so I'm just going to buy one. Just going to buy this monitor here, and I'm just going to get some building materials and repair those oil refineries here, because of course it can't stay like that. Just like so. Very nice. And we still look for the cotton fabrics. Oh my, that's a problem. Everything is so big. And there we have it. These should be our cottons. Yeah, cotton mills. And let's have a look at our storage here. Ha! I was hoping that. So the storage is full. We don't even need to buy anything or build anything anymore. This is just a matter of storage, really. So because we can't store enough, there's not enough ready when the ship comes and takes it. Like, I think we have 2 ships on the route. Let's have a look. Yeah, so we even have 2 trading routes with 2 ships each transporting the cotton fabrics. And the problem is, well, storage is full at 300. Which isn't that much if you think about it. So we need more storage here in La Isla. Lucky for us, we do have lots of trading materials. And we can just happily build some depots. Let's build those depots here. Let's build one more. And now there is no limit anymore to the cotton fabric. And that is also the problem why they can't unload anything anymore. And we do have enough workforce here, so let's just build another cotton plantation. Once we find the space, there we can build 2 here, because we lack some cotton fabric. And there's only a lumberjack hut, so I'm just going to move it a bit up here, so it has a higher efficiency again. Because this one's here lacking goods, the cotton. We don't have that anymore. Okay, so we definitely have enough cotton fabric now in store when 3 ships arrive, which is the case now. No, this is coffee, and this is the cotton. There's another coffee, so we got 2 coffee. That's good as well, because I think coffee would be at its limit as well. Yeah, so coffee is at its limit as well. We can see that because the coffee beans are rather full as well. So once this one, coffee would reach the storage maximum here, the plantations can't unload the coffee beans anymore at the coffee maker, the coffee roaster. So they would have to put it into storage. So now we have enough cotton fabric that all my ships are full with it. And the same goes for the coffee. That is always the culprit when you have so many productions. Hopefully that solved the problem. Let's go back to the old world. We still have the problem with our fur coats that we still need to do. So fur coats, that's the cotton, where we get more of that now, and the hunting cabins as well. So we got quite a lot of hunting cabins here now, and should produce a lot of those furs. And let's also have one here, and one here. That should really be enough now, and we do have a lot of building materials here. So I'm thinking about just having, I could just have another production chain here if I want to. So fur coats is one problem, and the other problem is the steel. So we still don't have enough steel. Despite having built 3 more steel furnaces here on the maximum, we still can't afford it. And I see we lack some coal here, so we're also going to build another coal mine. Oh, not a coal mine, we don't have any coal here. Coal fertility, coal deposits. We need a charcoal kiln, of course. And we can build 2 with over 90% efficiency. And then, of course, we also need to upgrade the warehouses for that. And we're already producing now coal at over 200% here. Steel, and we want to do the same here in Villefresh. So in Villefresh we have 4 iron deposits that we're not using at the moment and 3 coal deposits. So that's easy peasy. There's really not a big deal here. The only thing that we need to do is to get a bit more workforce before we do anything else. And the Russian music is back because we have a little riot here. Of course, let's have the police station up here. And then I can also have more farmers here. Oh, they're quite unhappy. What's the case here? What's the problem? We do lack some fish, is that right? No, we have enough fish, but work cloth is low. Let's just reinforce our work cloth production. Okay, that's one part for the workcloth that we need, and I think we also have our schnapps production. Wasn't it here? I think the schnapps, where is it? Is it here? This is where we had it, probably. Yeah, there it is. So we should have schnapps here. Nope, we don't. So they really need a lot of schnapps to be happy. So I'm going to have a few more potato farms here. For the people in Mayence to be more happy. And then some more distilleries. I can also upgrade this one here, of course, because it's going to be quite busy around that. And as long as we have enough fish, we can just happily build away with more farmers, which we should, because we don't have enough farmers anymore. And of course we also need a pub and the fire station. That's a few more farms that we can have now. And let's also see that this fits here for another row of buildings just around that. And I wonder where my farmers have gone. So we did have a few of them. So because workclothes and fish is going down, it's a bit problematic. Yeah, fish is definitely looking good, but the workcloth still going to take some time. Okay, expedition. There was something. My expedition has returned from the pirate hunt. Let's see what it has. But they didn't find what they were looking for. Okay, so they were looking for something specific, it seems, and I probably didn't equip it well enough, my ship, for this expedition. Let's get rid of those on board, which is kind of odd though, because I accepted, or you know, we kind of mastered every encounter on this expedition, so we did everything actually, and the morale wasn't at 0 either, so I find it a bit strange that we lost, or that we gained nothing by it, but perhaps there's a chance for that as well. To just gain nothing. Perhaps. Okay, I need to check on my steel again. So steel is looking good. Sewing machines is still down though. And the fur coats are down as well. So we still need to reinforce those productions here before we can upgrade engineers again. So look at that. Engineers missing quite a lot at the moment. We do have quite a lot of rings though. So the jewelry. Is it full? No, it's not full, so we're really producing a lot of jewelry. We have enough coal, enough for beer. So everything's looking good except for, well, coffee, sewing machines. So that's in Fresh again. And here we have to start now with the next production of steel. So I think these are iron that is cold, perfect. So let me just build them real quick. So now we have mines everywhere. So 4 iron mines, 3 coal mines, and that should suffice for over 8 furnaces that we can build here. I'm not going to build 8 furnaces now, but I think with 5 I would be quite happy. And this is about the extent of the workforce that we have for that. Very nice. So we now have our steel production increased as well. Again, by the way, so we need a lot of steel. I know that for my next playthrough, especially in expert mode or in extreme mode, you definitely need a lot of steel in this game. Let's have a look again. So we do have now quite a lot of steel in Sleepy Hollow. That's good to know, but we still also need to upgrade that. or we need to use that steel for more sewing machines, and also the glasses are low. So with the glasses, I think it's rather easy, because for the glasses we only need, as far as I know, brass, yeah, and glass. And we do have lots of brass here, so over 200 tons. It gets delivered here, and we do have a lot of glass as well, so why not just have some spectacle factories here? It only costs us a few engineers, so it's engineers actually, and we do have the materials here for at least 2 factories, and we definitely want to do that. So it's those factories here, 2 of them for now. That should be enough. But I'm definitely getting some more concrete from Sleepy Hollow, so that we can even have more of that. Oh, I don't even need to go to Sleepy Hollow, I think. Oh yeah, let's go to Sleepy Hollow. Wait a second, I do have a ship here for that we can load now with some goods. Especially windows and reinforced concrete. Lucky for us, we have everything in Sleepy Hollow available at our own disposal. Let's take 100 tons of windows and 100 tons of reinforced concrete and deliver that down here. Very nice. And we also have some new expeditions. I want to choose the rescue mission. We haven't done one of those yet, I think, or not often. So rescue missions offer you unique and special items and specialists. This one here, for example. And well, in the forums they say there are a lot of good ones. So that really improve your production chains, and we want to see if that is true. And for that we're taking one of our ships again. So as usual, for rescue missions a clipper is better than a ship of the line, but in this case, when it comes to morale, you know, a schooner has the highest morale here, which is doesn't match. So let's take our flying dodo again. And let's choose the specialist for naval power and navigation here, so that we have that, and we need medicine, crafting and hunting. So perhaps one of them can continue both of them. She's pretty good. She has navigation, force and naval power. I mean, we don't need that now, but in the future, medicine and diplomacy. So we have good characters actually, none of them really matter now. In this case, they should combine that somehow. Or we just get a steamship. You know what? Let's just get a steamship for this expedition before we do anything rash here. I definitely want to fulfill this this rescue mission this time. And while we wait for a steamship being produced, let's send this clipper here on a new trade route that we need. So in this case, it's going to be from Mayence to Villefresh to Sleepy Hollow. And in Mayence is going to load steel, so we have that. Which is going to unload in Sleepy Hollow and fur coat, I think. Right, it was the other way around. Wait, it's fur. So we need fur in Mayence. We have quite a lot of that, so let's take it 3 times. We also need quite a lot of that. And in Villefresh, we are going to take 50 tons of steel that we are unloading in Sleepy Hollow. That's a good trading route there. And let's also have a look at the cotton. It's still at 0 again. So we need to do something about that. There, I think there's a lot of rum coming in. And there's cotton coming in again. But we need to do something about that if we want to reach the 60,000 at some point. Other than that, our goods look pretty good. So the most important ones are up. Only those luxury goods at the end. So the sewing machine, the fur coats, and the glasses are down. So for the glasses we're already dealing. Once our ship is down there with the building materials, we're going to increase the glass production. And then let's hope in the next episode to get way more investors. That's my goal. To reach the 60,000 and also to have the medium exhibition. So we still lack some investors for the large one that I want to have. And then we can close this Let's Play, I think. Because then we've reached everything we want. And could start with an extreme mode. if you're interested in that. So that's one of my intentions, perhaps a few days of a break, because I've played this game quite a lot now. And then we're definitely looking at the extreme mode, where I will play on the hardest possible difficulty. It's not expert, it's even higher than expert, and we'll see about that. For now, let's wait it out to get my resources, to get the last investors that we need, and have a large exhibition. Stay tuned.